today I'm making a video and it's all about these guys right here. So here I'm at the spawn point and I'm gonna show you guys what I like to call the 3 portal system. Let's go. Alright, so the first of the 3 portals is really just a dedicated portal to the spawn point, from your base to the spawn point. So that's one of the 3. So really it's really a 2 portal system because you don't need that one. But yeah, here we are at the base, and now let's get into the real point of this video. Alright, so basically the easiest way I can explain it is that you're gonna have an unconnected portal. So yeah, look, it's unconnected. I like to keep it as no name. And then you're gonna have your main portal, which this is the one that you enter, wherever you want to go. And then throughout the land, you've got all these portals, and you make sure to mark them. See, like right there, FC1. If I want to, I can go to FC1, which stands for Frost Caves, by the way. And that's pretty much the gist of it, but I just want to show you guys kind of how that works. So let's go back up to this one, since I know that this is a safe area. Alright, so this is how it works. Let's say you're out exploring, whatever. You always keep these 4 items with you. 10 wood, 20, and enough to make a portal. So that is just a part of your inventory. Always keep that on you. Some people call that a pocket portal. Yeah, keep the pocket portal on you. And then when you're ready to, go back home, you just build it. This is why I like to keep it unnamed, by the way, because it just instantly pops up. Alright, then you go to your base. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So I'm showing you all the steps. You go to your base. Then you change this, your main portal, to the name that you're going to name where you were just at. It's unconnected, it's okay. Go back through the unconnected portal. And you see where we're going with this? You see where we're going? Alright, if you can't see the vision, then you connect this to your base. What the? And yeah, now it's connected, and you may think you're done, but no, you're not done yet. The last step in this very, very important step, you mark it on your map. Just like that. Yes, if you guys didn't know, that is supposed to be a portal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, and now the last thing I want to show you guys is just a nice little trick. It's not a trick, I don't know what you call it, but it's a way that you can never really get stranded. Because let's say you went out exploring, right? Let's say that I came from this portal right here, this one, West Ocean, and I traveled way to like here. I traveled like over here, and I'm just like, man, I'm closer to this portal I've made than I am to the one I came through. So what you can do is you go to this one, and it should be unconnected. And then what you do is you change it to the name of your unconnected portal at your base. And now you can go home without having to use another portal, without having to travel all the way back to the place you came from. And then you do the same steps. You rename this one. See, this one was called W, for example, right? So what I would do is I would go to my main portal and I would name it again. I would name it the same thing it was. Where is that? Right here, W. I named that W for West, by the way. This was very early. This is like one of the first portals I ever made in my world. And then you name it back. And now it's like all is right with the world. Make sure to do that step. I have forgotten to do that step and it screws you over. Yeah. That's why I say put a lot of emphasis on Marking it on the map and naming it is a very, very important step. Very easy to miss. Alright, and that's it, guys. That's what I like to call the 3 portal system, but you can call it whatever you want. I'm not coining any terms this video. Really fast video. Thanks for watching. I'm saying subscribe this time, and like the video, and comment. I don't really feel very comfortable saying all that. That's probably going to be the only time I ever say that in my YouTube career. Alright, guys. Bye. Actually, there was one last thing I wanted to say, and it's that if you do have a big portal hub, a portal room, you could still utilize this system. You basically just destroy all the portals at your base, so that will make all the portals in your world become unconnected, and now you can just connect them with your main portal whenever you need to travel. I call this the traveling portal, the main portal, you know, and I call this, I think unconnected portal works good, but I usually call it the emergency portal too, because like in a moment of panic, that's why I leave it at no name. You can like, you know, put a portal down really fast. It'll connect the fastest way without a name. So anyway, yeah, if you do have a big portal room, you could still use this method and just destroy all the portals in your portal room, and now you can repurpose that beautiful portal room build that you made, and you can make something else with it, like, you know, a nice living space, or maybe a trophy room. I want to get around to making that, so you guys can already make it if you got that. Alright, for real this time. Bye.